Hi there, Coach Lindsay here. So you're receiving this video or watching this video because you have taken the first big step to do this program and this challenge with me as your coach or with another coach on our team. So congratulations on taking this first big step. I just wanted to get a quick video out to you to let you know what to expect in the challenge group and some of the next steps to get you started so that we can get you crushing your goals. So first, what to expect in this group. First of all, you're going to be in a private Facebook group, and it's all about encouragement and motivation. And basically, you can expect a group of people that will be cheering you on and keeping you motivated. We will all connect with each other. We'll share what's working with us, share our goals, share our struggles. We'll overcome the struggles together. And then we'll also share tips and recipes along the way. So all of these things will be a huge factor to help you reach your goals and to help you keep going. I know for me, it was a huge game changer for me. I would try so many other programs or try to get myself to the gym, and I just couldn't stay motivated. But once I got into a challenge group and got with a group of people who all had the same goals and struggles, then it just kept me going, and it still keeps me going. You all still keep me going. So whether your goal is to lose weight, to tone up, to build muscle and get stronger, or you're training for some type of, event like a 5K or a 10K, or just to feel better, or just to implement this healthy lifestyle, we're all here to support you and to support each other. So some tools to help you get started and to help you along the way. In the challenge group, you will find in the challenge group page, you'll find in the files section that there will be some files and documents in there for you, some example recipes and menus. But then also, I started to make it a little bit easier to find because I found that a lot of people didn't really know where the files section is. I mean, I didn't when I first started. So to find the files section, if you're on your PC, it's right below the cover photo and you just click on the files tab. If you're on your smartphone, then you click on the little I information button and then you'll see where it says files and you can access it that way. The other place that I've really put a lot more information into these groups is under photos and under the albums. So just go to photos, click on albums, and you'll see all of the things that I have listed there. I have meal plans, recipes, Shakeology recipes, tracking sheets, meal prep ideas, tips for eating out, and so much more information there for you to access. So you can print these out to help you with tracking and then to have the recipes accessible, right in your kitchen. And then also feel free when you find a recipe, say you find, a picture that has, whatever recipe it is, and then you can copy that recipe onto the comments within the picture and you can save it within that photo album. So then we have this awesome library of all these recipes for everybody to access. So the way that the group will be set up, let me tell you a little bit about that. So we will have a few days before the group starts officially with our day one. We'll have a few days of pregame, and that will just be sure that we get, set up with our menu and our meal prep, and we're all ready to go together on the same day. You should have your challenge pack with all of your goodies ready to go by this point before we get started, so you can follow along and get your menu set up. However, if you don't have everything ready by the time we get started, don't worry, because we can still help you with the workouts from On Demand, which is awesome, and we can help you with getting your menu plan. So just be sure that you let your coach know that, maybe I haven't received it yet and we're starting on Monday, and then they'll help you to get set up and still get started with the group. So in the group, we also like to post a check-in post for each day. And we usually do one the night before for the next day, which includes a mini challenge, and then one check-in at night a couple times a week. We encourage participation. We found that the people that participate the most are the ones that do the best. They're checking in, they're holding themselves accountable, and they're participating. Spend all day in these groups. We all have very busy lives. So, but just holding yourself accountable will be a big part of your success. Another little side note, once you get added into the group, make sure that you click it to add it to favorites. And then you'll be able to just go onto your phone after you do your workout, or check in at night and click it on the favorites, check in, read through some of the posts and see what some of the things were shared, and then you can jump out. Also, another thing that I learned is that whenever you do comment on this, because we have a lot of people in the groups, make sure that whenever you comment on a post, there's a little upside down caret at the top of every post. You can click on that and go to turn off notifications so that you don't get 30 notifications from that post after you've commented. I just learned about that recently, and it's a big lifesaver so you don't have so many notifications going crazy all day. So lastly, some of the things to get you ready once you get your challenge pack, you want to be sure that you have everything laid out and make sure that you have what's supposed to be included in your challenge pack. Then you'll want to go through the Start Here guide. And this explains amazing tips on how to get you mentally and physically prepared. And then it also has the workout calendar right here. So it'll tell you, this one's for the 21-day fix. If you had another one, you would see the workout calendar in there. But they all have a Start Here guide. So make sure that you start there and you read through, and you really read through all of these amazing tips. I mean, how to make your workouts a priority, find your reason why, get support, all of those great tips. And then it's also going to have how to do your measurements. I strongly suggest that, one, before you get started, you take your before pictures. And I know everyone cringes at that, but trust me, I've told everybody, trust me, you'll be so mad if you don't have your picture taken. Take your before photo, try to do it in as little clothes as possible. Not that you have to be in a bikini, but maybe like shorts and a sports bra. I'm telling you, do it because you're going to want to see the difference that it's going to make in your stomach after you're done with this challenge. Stand against a plain wall and do a front pose, do a side pose, and do a back pose. And then also, like I mentioned, make sure that you have your measurements taken. Now, you'll want to also, a great thing about taking your photos and taking these measurements, not only will you have something to go with besides the scale, but you'll also have a chance to submit your photos once you're done with your challenge to Beachbody Challenge, and you can get a free t-shirt from the challenge that you just finished. And you also have a chance to win cash prizes. $500,000 is given out daily, and then they have $1,000, $5,000, even up to $100,000 that they give out for the best transformation of the year. So make sure you do that. Very, very important. I'll give you an example. For me, I didn't even lose a pound in the first week and a half, but I did lose a lot of inches. So that helped me a lot to have that to track rather than going by the scale, because I know that's something that discourages people in the beginning. They're like, I didn't even lose a pound, and then they stop. We have measurements, we have pictures. You're going to be building muscle. Everything's going to be kind of switching around, so you're going to be losing inches. So make sure that you take your pictures and you take your measurements and save them either just for yourself, or I like to ask my challengers to send them to me via private message. And it's just for RAs only. I'm not going to share them with anybody else. Okay, so one last thing. I just want to let you all know that this is a challenge. This isn't a let's do what I've been doing before and maybe change a couple things. It's a let's fix what you are struggling with and really make a change in your life so that you can finally reach those goals that you stated to me before you committed to this challenge. So please don't think of this as a 21-day, 30-day, 60-day thing. And then you go back to your old ways. Think about it as you're teaching yourself, how to work out every day and get into that routine, and you're teaching yourself a new meal plan for life, and you're going to be able to stick with this. You're going to teach yourself how to menu plan for the week and meal prep ahead of time and make the healthy choices. And all of this is a lifestyle change that you're doing for yourself, and you're going to teach yourself how to do this and be able to stick with it. Because I think the most important thing is you can do this challenge, sure, and you can lose your 15, 20 pounds, but then you go back to your old ways and you're going to put it right back on again. So a lot of this is about teaching you how to make this a lifestyle change. And trust me, it's worked for me. I took off 50 pounds and I've been able to stay at that weight for 2.5 years now because this works, and you can do it for life, and you can make it work even with a family and get into the habit of doing it. So I just want to say, to end with, I ask you to please take this challenge serious. That all of you are promising yourself to dive into this and learn how to do this and make it a part of your life. It's going to be a little tough the first few days, but then I promise it will start to get easier and easier week after week. If you do this program 100% as it's set up with your workouts and your meal plan and your Shakeology once a day and checking into the group and utilizing me as your coach, you will find that you will be floored at how you're going to feel after this challenge. Remember, it's not just do a couple workouts here and there, kind of do the meal plan, do my Shakeology once in a while. It's do this 100% and get 100% of your goals. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm so excited to be a part of your journey and to witness your transformation and to see you crush your goals. I will be getting the private group set up on Facebook and then adding you in soon if I haven't already, so be on the lookout for that ad. And just remember, every day it's not going to be easy. It's going to be different, and it's going to be a challenge, but it's definitely going to be worth it. Make yourself proud every single day. Take one day at a time, and let's do this.